Imagine biting into a delicious piece of cheese, savoring that rich flavor, while knowing you're actually nourishing your body. Yes, that's absolutely possible when you make the right choices. As we journey beyond 60, the foods we enjoy matter more than ever. And I'm here to share something your doctor might not tell you. Certain cheeses can be powerful allies for your health, while others might be silently working against you. You deserve to know this truth. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that choosing the wrong cheeses could increase your heart disease risk by up to 40%. That's not a small number, is it? But don't worry, because knowledge is power, and today I'm giving you that power. Those saturated fats hiding in certain popular cheeses might be quietly contributing to clogged arteries, rising blood pressure, and even mini strokes, transient ischemic episodes. What's particularly concerning is how many of these potentially harmful options are marketed as gourmet or healthy, making them even more deceptive for those of us wanting to make good choices. And it goes beyond heart health. The wrong cheeses can subtly accelerate cognitive decline, create blood sugar imbalances, and increase inflammation throughout your body. Something as seemingly innocent as a comforting grilled cheese sandwich or a creamy cheese wedge on a cracker might actually be setting off a health time bomb, especially after 60, when our bodies don't process fats and sodium quite like they used to. But here's the beautiful truth. There's absolutely no reason to give up the joy of cheese. In fact, when you select wisely, cheese can become a powerful guardian for your gut, brain, and bones. Isn't that wonderful news? Before we dive into these life-enhancing options, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Share your location in the comments section below. And if you want more empowering health insights like these, remember to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us reach more people just like you who deserve to live their healthiest, most vibrant lives. Now let's explore the top 4 cheeses that can truly enhance your well-being after 60. Number 4, mozzarella, your fresh, creamy ally. I'd love to hear which of these cheeses you already enjoy. Drop a comment sharing your favorite way to eat mozzarella, whether it's in a salad, on pizza, or another creative dish. Your ideas might inspire someone else's next delicious, healthy meal. Let's challenge what you might think about mozzarella. When chosen wisely, this mild cheese becomes one of your greatest dietary allies after 60. But there's an important distinction. We're talking about fresh mozzarella, or genuine buffalo mozzarella, not the highly processed, rubbery, shredded varieties sold in plastic bags. True mozzarella is beautifully simple, made with just water, buffalo milk, salt, rennet, and cultures. This purity delivers a cheese rich in high-quality protein, low in sodium, and relatively low in saturated fat, a nutritional trifecta for vibrant aging. In fact, a 2022 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found something remarkable. Older adults who enjoyed fresh, low-sodium cheeses like mozzarella experienced better vascular flexibility and fewer arthritis flare-ups. Imagine feeling more comfortable in your joints and supporting your heart at the same time, all while enjoying something delicious. This is likely due to mozzarella's excellent calcium-to-sodium ratio and natural anti-inflammatory properties. What makes fresh mozzarella particularly friendly for those of us over 60 is its beautiful balance of nutrients. It contains less lactose, making it easier to digest, while providing essential minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and selenium. Buffalo milk varieties are especially rich in vitamin A, zinc, and antioxidants, crucial elements for maintaining strong immunity and healthy vision as we age. Mozzarella is also one of the few cheeses that retains significant levels of bioactive peptides, natural compounds formed during fermentation that have been shown to help lower blood pressure. Additionally, it contains abundant conjugated linoleic acid, a fatty acid that enhances fat metabolism and reduces inflammation, both vitally important for managing chronic conditions like arthritis and joint pain. The versatility of mozzarella makes it even more wonderful. Enjoy it in a refreshing salad, melted over roasted vegetables, or sliced alongside tomatoes, with basil and olive oil for a classic combination. It satisfies your taste buds without weighing you down. So if you're looking for a cheese that supports your immune system, bone health, and heart without causing bloating or blood pressure spikes, mozzarella is your delicious daily companion on your health journey. 3. Feta, the tangy treasure for digestive wellness. Many people are surprised when feta makes it onto our beneficial list with its distinctively tangy, salty profile. But here's the wonderful reality: when enjoyed mindfully, feta is one of the healthiest cheese options for those of us over 60. Typically crafted from sheep's milk, or a blend of sheep and goat milk, feta has a unique protein structure that's gentler on aging digestive systems. With less lactose than cow's milk cheese, it's often easier to digest, a true blessing if you've noticed your stomach becoming more sensitive with age. What truly makes feta shine is its exceptional nutritional composition. It contains less fat than creamier cheeses, while delivering impressive amounts of calcium, protein, and vitamin B12, nutrients essential for neurological function, bone strength, and maintaining precious muscle mass as we age. One of feta's most remarkable gifts is its abundance of probiotics, those beneficial bacteria that nurture gut health. As we journey beyond 60, many of us experience digestive challenges or reduced microbiome diversity due to medications and age-related changes. Probiotic-rich foods, like feta, can help enhance digestion, reduce uncomfortable bloating, and even support immune function, helping you feel your best every day. The beautiful thing about feta's bold, briny flavor is that a modest portion satisfies without overwhelming you with calories or sodium. Because it naturally crumbles, it also encourages sensible portions. Simply scatter a few crumbles over roasted vegetables or a colorful salad to create a more satisfying, nutritious meal. If you're mindful about sodium intake, here's a helpful tip. Rinsing feta before use can reduce its sodium content by up to 30%, making it even more friendly for those watching their blood pressure. Isn't it wonderful to have options that allow you to enjoy flavor without compromise? Number 2, Swiss cheese, the heart-friendly option. With its distinctive holes and subtle nutty flavor, Swiss cheese offers a delightful array of health benefits for those of us embracing our golden years. Perhaps Swiss cheese's most remarkable quality is its surprisingly low sodium content, just 54 milligrams per ounce, which is about 75% less than most other hard cheeses. This makes Swiss an excellent choice if you're nurturing your heart health or managing blood pressure concerns while still wanting to enjoy the simple pleasure of traditional cheese. The natural aging process of Swiss cheese reduces lactose to nearly undetectable levels, making it one of the most naturally lactose-free cheese options available. This addresses the increased lactose sensitivity many of us experience as we age, allowing you to enjoy cheese without discomfort. Research suggests that the specific bacterial cultures used in Swiss cheese production, particularly Propionibacterium freudenreichi, create beneficial compounds during fermentation that have been linked to enhanced immune function in older adults. Isn't it amazing how traditional food production methods often contain wisdom that modern science is only now confirming? These same fermentation processes produce vitamin K2, which plays a crucial role in directing calcium to your bones rather than allowing it to accumulate in arteries. Speaking of calcium, Swiss cheese is an excellent source, providing approximately 220 milligrams per ounce, helping you meet the increased calcium requirements needed to combat age-related bone density loss. The protein content is equally impressive at nearly 8 grams per ounce, supplying essential amino acids that help counteract the muscle loss that typically accelerates after 60. Rich in vitamin B12 as well, providing almost 16% of your recommended intake per ounce. Swiss cheese supports brain health by addressing the reduced B12 absorption common with aging that can affect cognitive function. Recent research has even discovered that the specific fatty acid composition found in Alpine-style cheeses, like Swiss, may help reduce inflammation markers in older adults, a key factor in preventing and managing chronic disease. Even those characteristic holes in Swiss cheese serve a practical purpose. They're created by gas-releasing bacteria that help break down components of the cheese as it ages, making it more digestible. Another wonderful benefit for our changing bodies. Number 1. Goat cheese, the crown jewel for vibrant aging. If there's one cheese that deserves a permanent place in your refrigerator after 60, it's the creamy delight of goat cheese. Far more than just a tasty treat, goat cheese ranks as one of the most nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory, and easily digested options available to us. The fats in goat milk have a natural structure of short and medium-chain fatty acids. What does this mean for you? They're significantly easier for your liver to process and less likely to be stored as body fat, particularly beneficial as our metabolism naturally slows with age. Even better, goat cheese typically contains less lactose and casein, the primary dairy protein that many people struggle to digest, making it gentler on your digestive system and less likely to cause uncomfortable bloating or discomfort, allowing you to enjoy cheese without paying for it later. Goat cheese is abundantly rich in probiotics, those friendly bacteria that support digestion, immunity, and even mood regulation. As we age, the diversity of our gut microbiome tends to decline, which can weaken immunity and increase inflammation. Goat cheese naturally helps restore this crucial balance, nurturing your overall well-being from the inside out. It's also packed with selenium, essential for thyroid health and antioxidant protection, and zinc, which promotes tissue regeneration and immune function, giving your body powerful tools for resilience and renewal. Perhaps its most underappreciated benefit is its contribution to brain health. Goat cheese contains healthy omega-3 fats and a special form of vitamin A that supports memory and cognitive function. Nutrient-dense cheeses like goat cheese are currently being studied for their potential to fend off Alzheimer's disease and delay the onset of age-related cognitive decline. Truly food for thought. Another blessing of goat cheese is its clean label. Few ingredients, no additives, and no artificial components. Unlike processed cheeses, goat cheese adds both flavor and function to every meal, whether crumbled over a salad, spread on whole grain toast, or folded into an omelet with vibrant vegetables. The 4 cheeses to approach with caution. Now that we've explored the cheeses that can enhance your health journey, let's discuss those that might be better left behind as you embrace vibrant aging after 60. Number 4. American cheese, a nostalgic compromise. While it might evoke fond memories of childhood grilled cheese sandwiches, this cheese-like product isn't the best companion for your body as you age. In truth, American cheese isn't really cheese at all. It's a processed food, combining real cheese with emulsifiers, extra salt, artificial coloring, and preservatives. Ingredients that don't support your body's changing needs. The sodium content alone is concerning. One slice contains roughly 15% of your daily recommended intake. For those of us managing cardiac issues or hypertension, this additional salt burden can significantly impact blood pressure control, creating unnecessary challenges for your heart. As we age, maintaining gut bacterial balance becomes increasingly important because gut health directly influences immune function and inflammation levels throughout the body. The emulsifiers used to create that smooth texture have been associated with disruptions in gut flora, potentially compromising this delicate balance. Additionally, processed cheese often contains artificial phosphates that may interfere with calcium absorption, a serious consideration when many of us are already working to preserve bone density. These phosphate additives have been specifically studied in older populations and show a troubling association with accelerated arterial calcification, essentially speeding up the natural hardening of arteries that occurs with age. There are so many better cheese options that can satisfy your cravings without concerning additives. The convenience simply isn't worth the potential impact on your long-term health and well-being. 3. Blue cheese, a complex beauty with hidden risks. This is where things get complicated. Blue cheese often carries an air of gourmet sophistication, but it can quickly become problematic for older adults. That distinctive marbled appearance isn't just for visual appeal. It's actually penicillium mold, a living fungus that produces biogenic substances like tyramine and histamine. While younger, healthy bodies break these down efficiently, our enzymatic activity naturally declines with age, allowing these substances to linger and potentially cause real harm. A 2023 study published in the journal Food Chemistry suggests that older adults consuming high levels of tyramine may experience migraines, significant blood pressure spikes, and even cardiac arrhythmias. This biochemical roller coaster often begins with dizziness and can end with emergency room visits, certainly not part of anyone's plan for vibrant aging. The concentrated mold in blue cheese also increases the risk of listeria contamination, particularly if the cheese is soft, unpasteurized, or improperly stored. For those with compromised immune systems, this can be a potentially deadly infection. What's particularly concerning is how subtly these effects can manifest. The initial symptoms might be mild palpitations, a throbbing headache, or a flushed face, easily dismissed as normal discomforts of aging. These might progress to chest tightness, ringing ears, and a feeling of pressure that's often mistakenly attributed to stress, rather than recognized as neurotoxic overload, gradually undermining vascular stability. For those managing kidney issues or high blood pressure, blue cheese presents additional challenges. With over 400 milligrams of sodium per ounce, it ranks among the saltiest cheeses available, some varieties containing twice that amount. Combined with the high cream content found in certain blue cheese varieties, you're facing a potential perfect storm that can obstruct arteries and elevate blood pressure. Many people never connect their frequent headaches or digestive discomfort with their beloved blue cheese wedge, yet it often serves as the hidden culprit behind mysterious chronic symptoms in older adults, a connection worth considering if unexplained health issues persist. Number 2. Cream cheese, the deceptive breakfast companion. At first glance, cream cheese seems harmless enough. It's soft, spreads easily, and pairs perfectly with morning bagels. However, that silky texture hides a potential fat bomb, particularly concerning for those over 60. Cream cheese offers high saturated fat content with minimal protein, essentially delivering a high-calorie, low-nutrient impact that fails to meet your body's true nutritional needs. Instead, it promotes fat storage, especially around the abdomen, an area many of us find increasingly challenging to manage as we age. When added to a metabolism already slowing due to age-related muscle loss, energy-dense, nutrient-poor, foods like cream cheese make weight management even more difficult, potentially compromising both mobility and confidence. There's also a rarely discussed risk with cream cheese: bacterial contamination. Due to its soft texture, cream cheese is more vulnerable to listeria, a dangerous bacterium that can pose serious threats to older adults. This risk increases when cream cheese sits unrefrigerated, even briefly, at office gatherings or breakfast spreads. And here's another consideration. Cream cheese often comes in flavored varieties like honey walnut or strawberry. These versions secretly contain added sugars, compounding the issue. Sugar raises insulin levels, promoting fat storage, and increasing inflammation, creating a triple challenge of high fat, sugar, and potential bacterial exposure in what many consider a harmless morning staple. For those of us embracing life beyond 60, this unfortunately overlooked triple threat deserves careful consideration as we make choices that support our continued vitality. Number 1. Processed cheese spreads, the red alert option. The processed cheese spread, whether in tubs, jars, or those small foil-wrapped triangles, truly earns the concerning title of stroke on a plate. Though it might appear innocent, especially when marketed as kid-friendly or easy to spread, don't be misled. For those of us over 60, this represents the most problematic cheese choice. Why such concern? Because it combines the worst aspects of every previous offender: an alarming number of chemical ingredients, excessive saturated fats, and extremely high sodium levels, a troubling combination for aging bodies. The production method for processed cheese spreads is what makes them particularly concerning. They're not simply softened cheeses, but products that undergo chemical treatment, emulsification, and stabilization using artificial substances like sodium phosphate, a preservative linked to kidney damage. Yes, kidney damage. These phosphate additives can significantly worsen any existing kidney function issues, which become more common as we age. Over time, they place stress on your kidneys, potentially leading to disease or failure, not the supportive relationship we want from our food. This isn't fringe theory. Multiple studies, including research from the National Kidney Foundation, have linked phosphate additives in processed foods to declining kidney health. But that's just the beginning. Some spreads also contain significant amounts of trans fats, or partially hydrogenated oils, banned in many countries but still found in some budget cheese products. Trans fats increase heart attack and stroke risk by raising harmful LDL cholesterol while lowering beneficial HDL cholesterol, a dangerous combination for cardiovascular health. The smooth, creamy texture misleads people into thinking it's lighter than hard cheese, but nutritionally, it's far more problematic. For those over 60, synthetic chemicals' inflammatory effects on brain function may even accelerate cognitive decline, affecting your precious mental clarity. This is one item worth removing from your refrigerator today. Not just unhealthy, but actively working against your body's natural balance and vitality. Ultimately, cheese doesn't have to be an enemy of good health after 60. With thoughtful choices, it can actually become one of the most delightful tools in your nutritional arsenal. The key is understanding which varieties support your aging body and which ones quietly work against it. I'd love to hear from you now. How many of these cheeses are regular visitors to your table? Have you experimented with replacing some less supportive options with more nourishing alternatives? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your journey might inspire someone else's positive change. Remember, every small choice you make contributes to your overall well-being. You deserve to enjoy both delicious food and vibrant health in these golden years. By choosing wisely, you can absolutely have both. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of discovery. Here's to making informed choices that allow us to savor every moment of life with energy, clarity, and joy.